US company Nike have outraged the British public for its, quote, pointless and unnecessary reinterpretation of the St George's Cross on the England football team's new home kit, prompting one person on social media to ask how the Americans would feel if their stars and stripes had been messed with.
An absolute disgrace.
Why change it? It's a part of England, isn't it?
Conservatives, Reform, Labour and Liberal Democrats have united to condemn Nike for its new rainbow cross of St George. Culture Secretary Lucy Fraser said fans should always come first, and it's clear that this is not what fans want. Our national heritage, including St George's Cross, brings us together. Toying with it is pointless and unnecessary. A Lib Dem source told GB News it seems a bit odd to change the colours of a nation's flag on a football shirt, and it should be changed back. We're also worried that these shirts cost £125 in the middle of a cost of living crisis. Labour leader Sir Keir Starmer branded the change wrong, adding, "I'm a big football fan, I go to England games, men and women's games, and the flag is used by everybody." Speaking to The Sun, he said, "It's a unifier. It doesn't need to be changed. We just need to be proud of it. So, I think they should just reconsider this and change it back. I'm not even sure they can properly explain why they thought the need to change it in the first place." Reform UK MP Lee Anderson told The Express, "The left have a nerve to ask me why I want my country back. This virtue signalling NAMBY-PAMBY pearl-clutching woke nonsense must stop." But some online aren't convinced by the Labour leader's outrage, with one branding Starmer a weasel that will say whatever from one day to the next if he thinks it'll win him one more vote. An England football fan? Do me a favour. He probably supports whoever England are playing. Prime Minister Rishi Sunak has also commented on the situation.
Obviously, I prefer the original, and my general view is that when it comes to our national flags, we shouldn't mess with them because they're a source of pride, identity, who we are, and they're perfect as they are.
GB News asked the FA for comment, and they referred us to this statement from Nike, which said, "The England 2023 home kit disrupts history with a modern take on a classic. The trim on the cuffs takes its cues from training gear worn by England's 1966 heroes, with a gradient of blue and reds topped with purple. The same colours also feature an interpretation of the flag of St George on the back of the collar." And what do the public think of this new change?
An absolute disgrace.
Don't agree with it. History and, pride and tradition. So no, I don't see why you should be changing national flag.
Terrible. Would never buy it. The shirt itself is a rip-off price-wise. So why change it?
I'm not entirely sure why they've changed it. The St George's Cross is the St George's Cross and doesn't need to be changed at all, really, does it?
I love it because it's our colours, isn't it? Yeah, so I do. I really like it.
For GB News, I'm Joe Wilmot.